But apparently Hasan is hiding something desperately, and I have not heard about this.
Hey, welcome back. We got a lot of news today.
Really?
Hasan is back on...
I've been gone for 2 days. By the way, we've been gone up 50,000 subs. Appreciate all y'all liking, commenting, subscribing to join the How Fucked is Hasan Piker franchise.
Twitch after his 1 day, 6 minute, 20-second ban.
So horrible.
I swear to God, even SpongeBob spent more time in jail. You can't be serious. Streamer excuse.
And the worst thing is he coordinated his ban to be on his regularly scheduled day off regardless. It's so stupid.
C has just leaked a secret about Twitch bans. Tectone has responded to Hasan's unban. Asmongold reacts to Hasan's continued slander. Popular YouTuber Meat Canyon has commented on the H3 Hasan situation.
Yeah, dude, Meat Canyon talking about this shit bothered me so much. He's like, I actually like Meat. I've met him in real life. He's a great guy, and I think he is a good guy. But the problem is, Meat Canyon is a guy who gets educated off of clips, not by actually doing his research, which kind of calls him into a pretty shitty take, and now he's banned.
And is criticizing Ethan, actually. Apparently, Creator Clash 3 is refusing refunds to some people, despite the event being indefinitely suspended and the main fighters dropping out. And Ethan continues going after everybody on Instagram. Subscribe for 700K. You guys are absolutely loving the series. The support has been crazy. Thank you.
Insane.
And let's begin. Starting with this tweet. As of right now, Hasan has no VODs published on his Twitch channel. And here we...
Hey, guys. I kind of feel like if people start going after you for being pro-terrorist and then you scrub your Discord and delete all VODs, feel like that kind of makes you look kind of guilty, huh? What exactly are we hiding here, guys? What exactly are we hiding? Because if I were to do that shit, the internet would be on my ass.
We have an attached screenshot which shows all the VODs have been deleted. Now, we don't actually know if he did it or Twitch did it, but it's kind of the same thing if you ask me. And some people are theorizing that that's the reason he got his 1 day ban, so that they could like sort of prevent people from accessing his VODs while they cleared everything.
Big brain.
But honestly, this just makes him look 10 times more guilty. The fact that he has to delete his streams. I wonder what else he's hiding. In Hasan Diddy Piker's own words, have some conviction.
He's probably hiding a lot of baby oil, you know? He got this big vat of baby oil from one of his friends, who I believe is currently on trial right now.
Some conviction.
Shit, I don't think this means it's an indefinite ban, but I think they're trying to remove anything that would make him look bad.
Yep.
It's like they saw the thing Asmongold said about wiping his Discord being an admittance of guilt. Perhaps the shooter was in Hasan's chat at one point, looking pretty guilty. Hamas Piker.
That.
Twitch is literally covering up the evidence. Right, so Hasan has responded to his unban with this meme, I live, bitch. They banned you on your day off. Jesus Christ, get off the cross.
Yep.
Somebody just posted this animation of him. Okay, we got this JoJo meme. It would actually be pretty funny if like iDubbbz was somehow Hasan's stand. It's just like his little lapdog that he controls. Now, XQC talks about a little bit of a secret they had with bans. XQC leaks that Twitch will sometimes contact their biggest streamers and work a ban out around their schedule.
True.
When you're about to get banned, they send you a DM.
Guys, I will leak a secret. I'm gonna leak a secret. Ready, chat? When you're about to get banned, they send you a DM. Your partner manager will send you a DM and will contact you. Okay. If it's like, oh, dude, can we hold off until this
Only to very large streamers. I did not receive this luxury.
day or whatever, sometimes they'll listen. Okay. It wouldn't surprise me if they timed the ban so where like it would be as half day off or day off or whatever. It is what it is. That's just kind of how it goes. When I had my like week ban for like cheating or whatever, they're like, yeah, you're gonna get banned from this day. I just took it how it is, but I think there's like a conversation or whatever on yo, there's a week ban now, whatever. Or last time it was, oh, when you're gonna end your stream, you're probably gonna get banned. That's what it was. The one before that ban. It was, and I was like, okay. Well, then I'll stay live until in like 3 a.m. or some shit like that.
Okay, absolutely nobody is surprised at this information. That definitely seems like something Twitch would do. Give you a literal heads up and accommodate your every need. Book your fucking hotel. Fly you to a 5...
Bans are supposed to be punishments, not rewards. And the punishment that Hasan received was a slap on the ass and a megaphone saying, he will be live again Monday at this time. It was bullshit. Everybody knows it was bullshit, and it's a joke.
5-star resort, jerk you off. Dan is never beating the goon stash allegations.
Oh, yeah.
King Hasan, are you taking Sundays off? That's
When Dan loses his job over this sexual fetishization of Hamas Piker's tiny fucking head, I'm actually going to be quite sad because I've had some great talks with Dan, but I don't understand why he's not putting his foot down. And it sucks because that makes me feel like Dan agrees with him. It sucks.
perfect. That's your band-aid then. These suckers will eat it up.
So you're saying he shouldn't have been banned. I can tell why your username is a simple brain. No, you fucking dipshit. He should have been banned for a month, not a fucking day. Are you retarded?
I mean, that's not even a punishment at that point. That is literally like a collaboration with the creator. You just scheduled a holiday for him. Here's what people are saying. I long suspected this of Amaranth, who could basically get away with murder on our streams without a ban. Now, Tectone has also responded to the 24-hour ban. Originally, he thought it was a meme.
Dude, legit, I love this guy. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen this guy's content. Bro, it's so good. This guy's my favorite streamer. Legit, he's so funny and he's so handsome.
As did I, but it's very real. Reminder, he's the guy who got banned for 2 weeks for calling Frogan neutronically dense.
I lost all ad revenue for 3 weeks over calling a woman who is 150 pounds over the obesity mark, a morbidly obese woman, fat, in 2025, after this woman has repeatedly come after me, my family, my friends, as well as the soldiers, and made multiple 9/11 jokes without ever getting banned. I get banned for calling her fat, and Twitch DMs me and says to leave her alone. Twitch is well aware of everything it is that he has done, everything it is that he said, the negative effect it's had on this platform, as well as the negative effect it's had on the community, as well as the creators. Yep, they are fully in understanding of all the damage that he has done, the radicalization of the viewers, as well as the harm, the slanderous comments he's made towards Asmongold. Bros escaped the Matrix. A murderer, a pedophile, calling me a rapist, an abuser, a pedophile, calling Nux a pedophile, calling Mudahar a pedophile, calling anybody he disagrees with a crime and attempting to ruin their lives. And people like us are going to have to deal with this criminal shit forever. True. Hasan, the guy who has self-admittedly gone to a Diddy party asking for P. Diddy, a known sex offender, a known pedophile's sloppy seconds. Hasan, the guy who has said, old enough to count, old enough to mount. True. Hasan, the guy who has gone to a brothel with sex workers that were sex trafficked, including children.
Oh my God, I keep forgetting the gigantic list of horrible shit that Hasan has done.
Hey, I got you. That's why I remind everybody. You want to know why? Because I never forget. Yeah, it's really that easy. Yeah, I never forget. Yeah, I remember all that shit. I bring it up nonstop.
Now it's sort of slowly getting etched into my memory. Slowly, I'll be able to recite every single one of Hasan's achievements in like one line. I can't believe bro actually went to a Diddy party. Like, you can't make that level of cinema. That is diabolical. But honestly, what a joke. Twitch when you talk about Frogan, leave her alone. Twitch when you talk about terrorists, my man. Anyways, I think he's rightfully pissed. The standards are never applied equally. Absolutely. And this isn't some joke, right? This is people's career. It's their entire livelihood. Now, some people are big enough to simply bring their audiences elsewhere, but a lot of other people are negatively affected by this type of stuff, like smaller streamers. Hasan is so bad for the platform, the ad rate has gone down like 75% or something like that.
Yep, that is the number.
Advertisers are pulling out, and Twitch is just completely tanking. Then he talks about Twitch's agenda.
Congratulations, Twitch. You have played yourself. Yep. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to trust a single fucking thing you say or do. You have put bad faith in me and every other creator on your platform, and you are already a sinking ship. You get less people watching your streams than YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. Yep. And even Twitter. True. You have less people watching your streams. But the only thing that you do is what's right for your agenda. And it's pathetic. Merely TwitchCon this year? Oh, you mean HouthieCon? Merely talking about a terrorist document gets you a ban. But bringing one on stream, promoting terrorists, saying they're like Monkey D. Luffy, saying America deserved 9/11, for saying Hamas deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. You say all of that, and it falls on deaf ears.
Okay, so at this point, we pretty much know that Twitch staff and the CEO pretty much support Hasan's form of radical politics, right? Which is why they don't want to ban him, don't want to give him any form of real punishment.
Pussies,
but I think that even if that is your agenda and you want to propagate this type of nonsense, I don't think it helps your case to act like this. Because at some point, you got to cut off one of the arms to save the entire body, right? And Hasan is like one of those poisonous, toxic arms that is attached to the body of Twitch. And unless you cut him off, unless he goes, the entire platform...
Bro, I'll tell you what, Twitch. I'll hold Hasan. I'll hold him still. And then your ban can special beam cannon through me to get to him. You can ban me and Hasan both. I'm okay. I will take it. I will let Piccolo special beam cannon me like Goku and Raditz, bro. Go ahead. I don't care. I will be the martyr like I always am. You know what I'm saying? Hey, appease both sides. Ban me, ban him. Don't care.
Platform will come crashing down. And there's one more event that's coming up that's absolutely going to destroy Twitch. I saw a clip of Asmongold saying that he's going to start multi-streaming sometime in the next few weeks. And that is going to be disastrous for Twitch. Basically, when people see that Asmongold will be way...
You want to know why he's multi-streaming? Because of me, by the way. He saw how well it was working out for me on YouTube. And he's like, damn, that's a pretty good idea. And I said, yeah, it is. You should multi-stream too. And he said, I'll look into it. So you're welcome, Twitch. You've made me do this. You made me do this. You made me take away your #1 fucking streamer. And this shit will not stop until there's equality across the platform, bro. This shit is a fucking joke.
Way more successful multi-streaming. Everybody else is going to follow suit. The reality of the situation is now that the...
And I want to make this very clear. I love Twitch for what it used to be. I love old Twitch. I just want that back. I want to know that when people fuck up, they will get banned across the board. And I will clean up my behavior dramatically. I will clean up my own behavior dramatically. But right now, this shit's a joke. And why the fuck would I ever bite my tongue if other people can bring terrorists on stream? I can't say fat. Go ahead, ban me then. It's just going to be a constant reminder of how much you fucked up with Hasan. It's really that easy.
The ads are gone. There is absolutely no reason to stick around on Twitch. Not even if you like the chat or whatever. There is no reason. At least for the creators who need to think about revenue as well, right? And the chatters will obviously just follow the creator. Then he talks about how nobody actually speaks out about Hasan in the whole Twitch Hollywood ecosystem.
Because it seems like everybody else in this fucking town is too fucking pussy to do it themselves. Because all of you fucking stupid fucking pussies in this town who think, oh, well, if I'm not really progressive, everybody's going to think that I'm far right and nobody's going to talk to me. If your friendships are really that fragile, if your career is really that fragile, do you really think you either want to have those friends and do you really think you deserve your career if you can't just say, hey, this guy who's too far left is a little bit too far left? And if your entire audience is going to turn on you, I really think you should look within yourself.
I mean, he's speaking facts here. I think it's really pathetic that people can't speak their actual true opinion because they're so spineless and they're so afraid of, I don't know, just pissing off Hasan, not being able to collaborate with him or whatever. Like,
yeah, one might say true, very true, truth meter, based, to be honest.
You know, I may just be a slop tuber or whatever, but at least I say what I think. And, you know, sometimes you're going to get a lot of backlash. Sometimes people are not going to like what you say. And sometimes people like Hasan's community is going to try to, you know, lie about you and harass you in the comments or something like that. But eventually people start seeing the truth. You start convincing people. And then it doesn't matter how big your community is because you get exposed for the fraud you are. Okay, moving on to Asmongold. Here he's talking about Hasan's constant slander against him. He's reacting to...
I'm sorry, bro. With the horrific shit that has been said about me, the horrific shit that has been said about Asmongold and his family, the horrific shit that's been said about Nux and Muda, I'm not moving on, bro. I'll move on when something happens. Until then, I'm good. I'm staying right here, man.
Do a video by Decoy Voice, and it's just insane when you see the amount of things Hasan has lied about Asmongold.
Asmongold is entertaining the new meta of black fatigue, which is like, I'm sorry, the lamest way to be a white supremacist.
Black fatigue isn't a thing. Why are you literally just lying?
Asmongold thinks dudes that look like you should perish. Dude, Asmongold would literally laugh at you being ethnically if you're Indian, okay? He thinks brown are inferior. What the f are you talking about?
Oh, man. It's crazy to see him lined up. You know what I mean? Oh, man. That's crazy. Who says shit like this?
So between the fatigue comment, the comments about Mexicans and Indians, all within what seems to be a month, this just looks like projection more than anything.
This is basically what I assume now. Anytime Hasan calls somebody racist, he's probably projecting his own views. Now, when you look at a situation like this, you know, everything gets resolved and it's like it's a laughing matter, right? But the only reason the slander actually doesn't work is because everybody knows it's coming from Hasan. So you sort of automatically understand it's complete bullshit, right? And all these people also have communities who understand them. Like, for example, Asmongold, he has a huge community that will easily protect him from any of the slander spreading and stuff like that. But what if you don't? What if Hasan goes after somebody smaller and they don't have this huge community to fight back and to clarify?
They're fucked and their careers are over.
Any false statements he's making about them, right? Because Hasan is usually the bigger creator in the situation. So this sort of stuff is really dangerous.
He's a lying bully that has weaponized and radicalized his entire audience to attempt to destroy anyone who goes against him. And I'll be real, guys, I'm really not that big. You know what I mean? All things considered, Hasan completely dwarfs my size. But even still, a creator that went through the harassment that Hasan sent my way, you guys all know, probably would have been on break and took a massive fucking career hit. You all know that shit. But the thing is that these people don't get is that my mental wherewithal is so fucking different than people on this platform. Because here's the thing. I can get sad. I can get angry. I can be completely truthful with my emotions, but I never let them overtake me. Ever. I might cry. I might yell, but you're not going to stop me. And that's the thing. You're never going to fucking stop me because I'm not going away and I'll never go away. And if I get banned on one platform, I'll just be there on the next platform. I don't care. I've been called way worse in my life and I've gone through way worse. You know, I live a very beautiful, privileged life where I'm at right now, and I do not take it for granted. I have the best goddamn community on fucking Twitch and YouTube, and I mean that. My community is so loyal, it's insane. until Asmongold goes live. But before that, it's fucking insane.
Dangerous. And the thing is, usually if anyone makes a false statement like this, you gotta at least correct the record, right? You gotta at least apologize. You gotta, you know, you'll get hounded for a bit, but at least it shows some level of respect when you apologize and you correct the record and you say that, okay, I was wrong, right? But Hasan will never back down. He will keep doubling down until you are brainwashed into his side. And that's the main issue of this guy. He can never admit he's wrong. Then Asmon talks about Aiden Ross's permaban from Twitch. Apparently it was because of unmoderated chat. So how does Hasan get a pass?
I'm not Mr. False Flag at all.
Yeah, Aiden Ross, despite how you feel about him, I'll be real, I don't really know what Aiden's done that's wrong. Maybe somebody can fill me in. As far as I'm concerned, Aiden Ross was just like some like kind of lame, dorky guy that really wanted to be Andrew Tate. It was kind of edgy and like maybe like, you know, pose some like fake swatting. I don't really know anything else he's done bad but that. Yeah, to my knowledge, he was just fucking stupid. But like to have a streamer get punished so heavily for their chat, and yet Hasan's chat is literally saying, yeah, I'm glad the terrorists killed those innocent people, and he's seen nothing. What the fuck are we doing here?
Oh, but like every single thing that he did in the aftermath of the is so crazy that it's like you could not have designed a better false flag incident like this. I'm not saying it is a false flag incident at all. I'm not saying that.
Aiden Ross got banned for unmoderated chat and that was a permanent suspension.
That's insane. Hasan's chat reading the DC shooter files. His chat is spamming heart emojis for the terrorist that killed 2 innocent people. And yet he didn't get punished for anything.
And he was permanently suspended for years. Whenever you're playing into it and you're not moderating it at all, and you're not even pushing back about it publicly.
Yep.
You've got some problems. The ad revenue for Twitch is dropping dramatically. Think about how many people have sent emails to these advertisers complaining about this. Probably thousands.
My advice to every streamer on Twitch right now, you gotta leave right now, all right? You gotta leave now or you'll be forced to leave later, all right? And now that the money's gone, I mean, there's really no reason to stay there. Come to YouTube, way more fun. Also, you don't get 10 unskippable 1-minute ads in a row. Like, that's the most ridiculous shit. How does anybody watch that site, bro? That is unwatchable. Also, just addressing that point about Hasan's chat, yes, it is true that you can't control your community completely. Obviously, people...
Guys, I'm gonna be real. Is it really that bad? I have Twitch Turbo and I subscribe to every streamer I watch. Is the free-to-play experience on Twitch, is it really that many ads? It does, it sucks. Well, then just make sure to subscribe.
There are some unhinged people in every community. But the thing is, that is a majority of Hasan's community. And you can also denounce things, like all the time in commentary, right? Some people might go to other people's channel and harass them, and we constantly have to say, okay, don't go to their channel, don't harass them, we don't endorse that, keep all your comments to this comment section, right? So that's one way you can sort of denounce things, you can prevent harassment, you can ban people who are out of line, and that way foster a better community, right? But the truth is, Hasan's chat, the reason they don't get banned, it's because he agrees with it. His chat is a perfect reflection of him. A bunch of vile, toxic, terrorist-supporting freaks with zero empathy, and I really do wonder who is behind the screen, because it's got to be the most unemployed waste of human space. Then Asmon reacts to him rage baiting Hasan.
Let's all sit together and say a collective thank you to the government for keeping us safe.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking cock.
By the way, I knew this would make him mad when I said this. I really think this is one of my masterpieces. When I thought of saying this, I was like, this is the best idea I've ever had. Safe.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking cockroach. Oh my god. What a disgusting little creature this is, okay? Would you debate him? Yes, but he runs away from that sort of thing because he knows he would be humiliated because all he can do is just like chirp from his hug box, and that's it.
Of course.
You'd have better luck debating a box of tissue paper than Hasan. But anyways, it's so funny how triggered he actually gets over Asmongold. He just cannot stand that this guy is more popular than him. Okay, moving on to popular YouTuber Meat Canyon talking about H3 and Hasan. He's basically the guy who does all those really talented animations. Meat Canyon shares his opinion on Ethan Klein and how he handles the drama surrounding him. Basically thinks he can never admit when he's wrong.
In ways, I feel bad for Ethan, or I feel for him. I don't feel bad for him. I feel for Ethan in the fact that if you're a Jewish guy, your wife is from Israel, and you have, I don't know, you believe in your mind, like you're a Jewish person that is seeing these things and, you know, all these different, it's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to say it. Like, you feel personally connected to this, obviously, because it's religion and all this kind of stuff. The problem is he can never say that he's wrong about anything.
He has said so many times that he's wrong about shit. God. On one hand, I feel bad for Meat because he's getting a lot of pushback for this, but on the other hand, like, deserved, because like bro, you got educated off of clips. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got educated off of like Call of Duty montage videos. You know what I'm saying? Like get the context. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch the shit, bro. Watch the shit.
That is the biggest problem with all of these people. Nobody can just be like, nah, I don't know. It is up. This is up. I shouldn't be overreacting to this. I feel like if he I feel like if he seriously would have been like, I believe this way, I believe this way, and I did overreact. I'm being a bit I'm overreacting to this right now. I really do think that people would have a different opinion. But it can never be that, though, is it? Because everybody else is fucking stupid. Everybody's against me. The chat and the communities are just as worse, man, if not worse. I'd probably say that the communities are worse. It's like all of them feel like they have like a fucking Excalibur sword in their hand, and that they have to go into any kind of like comment section or conversation just swinging immediately. Ah! That's what it feels like every time. So I'm trying to.
I will admit he is so fucking funny.
Work it out with him though. You know, that's fair. In my opinion, really the best thing you can do to help anybody online, don't even fucking interact with them. Don't interact with them. Don't even acknowledge it. Even with all the people being like, oh my God, did you see what he said here? Did you see what he said here? Did you see what he said here? Did you see what he said here?
Okay, interesting.
Well, the problem is that they're like sending like skulls to their house, you know what I mean, and going after their family. So it's kind of hard to just ignore that, you know what I'm saying?
Take. I don't really know how much Meat Canyon knows about this drama, but if you look at H3 versus
Why was Papa Meat banned today? Oh, I banned him. Yeah, he said some stupid shit, so I banned him. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, you know what I mean. Twitch chat told me to do it, so I was like, all right, yeah, I'll just ban him. But yeah, he's gone. He'll be back in 24 hours, don't worry.
the whole Hasan group situation, and you think H3 is the one who's in the wrong here? I mean, you gotta be crazy, all right? I feel like H3 routinely admits when he gets things wrong. Asmon admits when he gets things wrong. Everybody pretty much does, except Hasan and friends. They are the only ones who never admit they get anything wrong. They keep doubling down and getting more extreme. I feel like the issue here is people lying and harassing and slandering and never taking any accountability, right? Ethan got CPS called on his kids, human skulls in the mail. They call his wife a baby killer, like all this unjustified harassment. And obviously, in my opinion, Hasan definitely deserves the criticism, right? So kind of weird take from him. Maybe he didn't know fully about the situation. Clearly not watching the 24 episode saga, the legendary series, better than Netflix, tell your friends, better than Disney, better than Marvel, just a cinematic masterpiece.
Absolute
Best series
cinema.
on YouTube, open invitation to Meat Canyon. Just go and watch the series. You'll understand everything. You'll understand why these people are vile pieces of shit, and then you'll come to our side. Anyways, it seems Ethan is continuing trolling on Instagram. Here he is bringing up Hasan's Discord messages. Before Gaza rejuvenated Hasan's career, he was telling his Discord he was going to neck himself because his IRL stream only got 12,000 live.
Stop. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, oh my God. He's so desperate for views, it's insane. Oh my God. These streamers who are like, oh, I'm feeling suicidal today because I only got like, I was down 10% viewers. I'm gonna kill myself. Jesus, bro. Like these fucking sad little men who equivalent their entire value for how many people are watching them. It's like, shut up, bro. If your stream was good, you'll get more viewers. Like, just admit that you suck as a fucking streamer, bro. Stop getting so butthurt over this shit. Just make good content and people will come. It's really that easy.
Viewers, it's so sad. I think the streams are bangers, but people don't see them. We used to be a community. I hate what my community is becoming. I swear Twitch streaming isn't about the actual content. It's about whether people want to pay attention to you and not on cloud. All that shit was a banger, and only 13K watched, and I'm flicking gaming at 8 p.m.
Only 13,000 viewers. This is so sad. I'm gonna kill myself. It's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Brother, I'd consider myself blessed if I just maintained over 200 viewers. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, damn, 200 people want to watch my ass. That's nuts. Imagine being such a fucking soy boy nepo baby that you get upset over 12K because, well, but after my daddy bought me all these streaming lessons, I know I deserve more viewers. Jesus.
I'm done. I'm only a millionaire. I hate this job. I'm not streaming today. I'm going to neck myself, guys. I only got 10,000 viewers. Oh my God, what a crybaby, bro. No wonder he's
That's also 10,000 times more viewers than this fucking shitbag deserves.
so angry at Asmongold. Like, I mean, if this is your mindset and your entire life.
Like, do you know how easy it is to do Hasan's stream? I just think the terrorists are good. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I just think they're good. What do you think, chat? Oh, they're spamming W. Oh, I think the terrorists are super good. Wow, dude. Like, you never say anything of substance. Oh, Joe Biden died? Yeah, the dude deserved it. Let's play Crab Rave. Good God, what a crybaby.
Just revolves around your viewership and things like that. I mean, of course you're going to be a miserable freak. Oh my God, somebody said it. Hasan unironically wants the war to continue because otherwise he wouldn't be pulling the same viewership.
So true. Once this is over, bro's viewership is about to fall off a fucking cliff. 1,000,000%. And that's why I'm farming the fuck out of it as well. Because I need to make sure that I benefit off of this as much as humanly fucking possible. Because I know he's doing that. And once the fucking radiation settles, once the dust settles, I will still be there. And we will hold these people accountable.
Dude, I agree. I actually agree. I'm telling you, all this comes down to is Hasan's viewer count. Here we got an iDubbbz meme. I wonder when he was happier. And then we got Ethan and iDubbbz laughing. And then we got him in the culture. Then we have Ethan continuing his beef with Taylor Lorenz, the hack journalist. Ethan leaks that Taylor Lorenz sent another text to his manager tonight in crybaby fashion after he exposed her for lying. Taylor sent this message to Tom. She's the final boss of concern trolling. What a disgusting human being she is. I sincerely hope Ethan gets the help he needs. He's deeply unwell and is lashing out at people who care about him. It's very sad and it's irresponsible for people in our circle to continue to enable this type of thing. I know he's in pain and I genuinely feel awful that he's suffering, but he needs to spend time with his children and realize the world isn't out to get him. This demon still doesn't get it. She's still talking about my children like they're just a prop for her to insult me through. Then we got another journalist here saying there's a whole ecosystem of content creators who post about Ethan Klein's latest target since it's an easy way to milk views and content. Hasan responds, the entire slop-tuber drama-focused community, I wonder who that could be, on YouTube is filled to the brim with apolitical, amoral grifters who...
Proud slop-tuber. Proud slop-tuber.
Whose only foray into politics is piling on leftist content creators while maintaining this image that they're above politics. It's basically GamerGets 2.0 now. Dude, for the last time, you don't have...
That's because a lot of these people fucking are, because nobody cares about this bullshit. You know what I mean? Leave this to the professionals who are qualified to talk about this shit, not these dumb fucks who want to push agendas. Oh wait, that's literally everybody involving politics, which is why nobody wants to fucking talk, because nobody can be honest with each other, and they fight everybody with emotions rather than raw facts. That's why politics is so fucking gay, because everybody gets so butthurt over lies.
Have to be political to not agree with you. You're just an extremist terrorist supporter who...
I learn how I feel about politics by myself, and I keep that information to myself unless I must speak about it.
Also happens to lie and slander people. That's why people don't like you. Refunds for Creator Class 3 are currently unavailable. Hi there. Refunds were honored for purchasers who reached out immediately following the update and schedule. No further refund requests will be honored.
Creator Clash is delayed. Creator Clash is delayed to a date far in the future.
It's crazy they had Will saying this. Where's
Bro, it's like all these random ass fucking people talking about this shit, but nobody running the event. It makes no sense. Also, goddamn, dude, Will's background setup is insane. It is so nice.
Where's Ian? Like, shouldn't Ian be saying this? Like, what's going on? Oh, he stepped away. That's right. But he probably should say something. I mean, damn.
For me, this is a huge bummer, not only because I was bringing out a bunch of my family.
That sucks, yeah.
I was losing.
No, and that's the thing. Like, whenever somebody wants to go to an event, you have to travel. You know, maybe they get a motel, they take a day off of work, etc. So if this shit gets delayed or canceled, people lose a lot of money. So they're refusing refunds. What? What? Wait a second. If you have an event and the event doesn't happen, I feel like you've got to give people their money back,
Absolutely.
right? Am I
100%.
crazy? Like, I mean, this is
100%.
insane. It's a loss. It's
No, that's
fraud.
nuts.
Yeah. If this went to court, they would
This is going to be a lawsuit 100%.
lose. Everybody knows that. You're going to go to court. Like, I mean, the law is overruling the TOS.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to pay people back who want refunds.
You
or you're
have
going to be
to.
in serious legal...
If you say, we're going to bring this to you on this date, and then it's delayed, they deserve a fucking refund if they don't want anymore.
trouble. And I think you're obligated to pay people back when the event is completely changed and the main fighters are dropping out or it's even potentially canceled. Now click this video or you gotta go to a Diddy party with Hamas Piker.
I better like the video right now. God, I love more Pegasus, bro. He is so fucking funny. Great fucking channel. Go subscribe. Get him to 1 million subs. Jesus. I really need to begin my training for boxing because on the off chance that I get an opportunity to fight someone in this space, I want to take 100%. But I need to start training right fucking now. I'm still fat. I still got all this. But if I can lose this, man, I'm telling you, I need to get in there, bro. I need to beat somebody's ass. I really, really, really do. But yeah, great video. And it seems like Hasan gets more and more fucked every day.